What's up, space pirates? This is your Admiral, the Dread Pirate Dr. Disaster, and yesterday was the PlayStation State of Play, and an army of gamers crowded around their screens to see what Sony had to offer us this year, and the reaction to it could be summed up with one word.
Disappointed!
Don't get me wrong, there were a few good announcements. As an example, Stellar Blade's release on the PC was announced, but we all kinda knew that was coming anyway. And overall, it was an underwhelming performance from Sony, and the response from gamers was not good. The video on YouTube hasn't been ratioed. These sorts of videos never get ratioed because Sony, Nintendo, and Microsoft have way too many fanboys to let that happen, but it's not a great ratio on this video either, with 64,000 likes and 17,000 dislikes. And based on the comment section, it seems that most of us were thinking the same thing when the State of Play ended.
What the hell is that?
Just about the only new game that really had me excited was the new IP, Tides of Annihilation. That game looks like it has the chance to be special, and the character isn't a masculine-looking woman. It's a regular-looking woman, so that's cool. But of course, the game is being made by Eclipse Glow Games, a Chinese studio. So if anything, this is just a reminder that the gaming industry is being taken over by the Chinese, while Western devs do pretty much nothing to stop it.
I'm not a bit surprised.
This State of Play was really emblematic of this entire PS5 console generation. Over and over, they make announcements for remasters of games that were out on the PS4, and they don't pump out much of anything that was truly made for the PS5. And as you can tell from the commentary on the State of Play YouTube video, where people voiced their displeasure with the announcements, we're getting tired of having the same feeling every time we watch one of these. As soon as these State of Play videos finish, we're all thinking,
Well, we're waiting.
Alright me hearties, make sure you hit the like button on this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and also, don't forget to follow me over on X, where my handle is Dr. Disaster 1. But anyhow, as I said, just about the only new game that came out of this State of Play that had me interested was Tides of Annihilation. That game looks pretty incredible, though I will say this, I am personally getting a bit tired of these Souls-like games. I know that there's a ton of people out there who love those, and those games sell well if they're made well, but it's just unfortunate that oftentimes these days, when a game comes out that actually looks playable, it ends up being a Souls-like. I would like some variety. And notably, I was also surprised that we didn't see anything for Ghost of Yotai either in this State of Play. That game was allegedly going to release in 2025, but rumors are that Sony was so put off by the reception to that game when it was announced back in September that they have been pushing it back. Maybe those rumors are correct, who knows. But anyhow, usually a State of Play is received like this one here from last year. This was released in January of 2024, and it has 2.8 million views over on YouTube, but the ratio was 96,000 likes versus just under 7,000 dislikes. That is the norm for this sort of video from PlayStation, but the last two State of Plays show that people in the Sony camp are getting restless. Back in September, the State of Play got 2.3 million views with 67,000 likes to 26,000 dislikes. That is a hell of a lot more people showing their displeasure for Sony. And then this one that just dropped yesterday, so far has a little over 2 million views with 64,000 likes to 17,000 dislikes. But let's take a look at the absolutely scathing comments in this thing. This person wrote, opens fridge, close fridge. And that one got 2.2 thousand likes on it. And then this guy here got 3.6 thousand likes, saying that PSN outage last week was more exciting than this. And then this person said, keep your expectations low and you'll never be disappointed. And that one has a whopping 4.6 thousand likes on it. And then this guy wrote, getting a Days Gone remaster when they wouldn't greenlight a second due to bad sales before Bloodborne is crazy. And yes, that really is crazy, especially since there's been speculation that Sony is planning to do something with the Bloodborne IP after they nuked the mods that allowed PC players to play it at 60 frames per second. But anyhow, let's read some more of these. I find it therapeutic after being so bitterly disappointed by this state of play. This guy said, play has limits, and he got 4.9 thousand likes. And then this one got a couple thousand likes, dropping a big old truth bomb. Sony wasted this generation on a bunch of live service games that nobody cares about. This person here then wrote, this state of play could perfectly be an email. And then, I absolutely miss the days of E3. These state of plays ain't scratching that itch even a little. Maybe Bloodborne 2 is the friends we made along the way. Don't worry guys, Bloodborne will be public domain in a few decades. I'm getting the feeling that people really want a Bloodborne there, guys. You should probably pay attention, Sony. But yeah, I miss E3 myself because it was competitive. These companies all put their best foot forward to outdo one another and generate hype for themselves, but now that all of these companies just do their own showcases, they seem to get filled up with crap that nobody cares about at all. And as a PS5 owner, I'm not sure why Sony is even having discussions about a PS6 already. Why in the world would people buy it when there are never any games produced these days, and the few games that do come out are released on PC anyhow? At this stage, we have to face it, the PS5 is just a souped up PS4. And for as much talk as we've had over the past week or so about how there are signs that PlayStation is cleaning things up at the company and how people are excited over them potentially becoming more of a Japan-centric company again, this is something that PlayStation really needs to fix, and fast. If they want anyone to be interested in a PS6 at all, then they need to make the PS5 at least resemble an actual console generation and not just a placeholder with nothing to do on it. This fella here who commented on the State of Play video hasn't gotten a lot of likes on his comment, but what he says sums up what a lot of us are thinking. This person wrote, I haven't touched my PS5 over a year now. Where are the games? Where are exclusives? What a waste of money. Now, Microsoft's console is already dead this generation. They've come out and admitted that themselves, and that will definitely be Sony as well if they don't do something. If Sony wants to have a chance moving forward, they need to fix this pronto. But I'm going to leave it there. What were your thoughts on the State of Play? Anything that stuck out to you that I didn't mention? Drop your thoughts into the comment section below, and we will talk there. Thanks for watching, me hearties. If you haven't already, your Admiral is inviting you to subscribe to the channel and become a part of the crew. Life as a space pirate may not be glamorous, but there's always plenty of booty.